All right, everybody. What up? How the heck we feeling? I am, my name is Carter Reeves. We are here live with Crane Road Radio. I am very stoked. If you can't tell, we leveled our shit up. Oh, fuck. Forgot to go live on Instagram. All right, gang. What's going on, everybody? Here we are live on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, all that shit. I am overwhelmed because I have never done anything like this. This is my first time ever being a part of, I got to chat on this screen. I am here to review your music. I'm super stoked. What up, Card Packs? How we doing? What up, Jay McGarrahan? How we feeling? Men are through. What's up, guys? All right, so here's how this is going to work today. Here's what we're doing. This is kind of the whole thing we got going on. I have pinned a link. It is the name of the TikTok thing. It is also, up on the screen here on every other platform. It is Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live. And this is where we are going to be, promoting our music. We're going to be pushing it live. Whatever songs you have that you want to, have me listen to, have me jump in, you go Nero.com, Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live. I am reviewing your music. The longer the line gets, the longer it'll take to get through. Right now we only have 5 songs in the queue, so this should be relatively quick. But we're stoked to be here. I keep saying we, bro. It's literally just me. What up, Brit So Random? Good to see you. I appreciate you guys jumping in. All right, so here's how this works. If you can see, we have East to Beaches. I'm trying to figure this shit out. East to Beaches right here on the live stream. And we're going to be playing these songs one by one. These are all up-and-coming artists. And I'm going to give an honest review as best that I can while still trying to be, constructive, encouraging, and just give the best review I possibly can. So again, if you want to submit your song, please, it is Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live. And let's see what we got here. Our very first song for you guys today is called East to Beaches by GQ. That is GCUE. And if you're looking forward to finding this person, it's at QN The Music. And a little blurb here is East to Beaches is a song I made in my bedroom. This song is about getting ready for the next major phase in life. Senior in high school, which means I'm approaching a lot of pivotal decisions. Damn, GQ, I like that a lot. Let's see what you got here. What's up, Cal Logan? What's up, Britt? Let's give it a listen, all right? You ready? Come on, chat, let's go. Can y'all hear that?
I'm here alone. Well, don't I look better when I pick up the phone? But I've been in the zone, and I won't apologize for the time that I'm on.
What?
Well, is it alright if we hold this rendezvous for another night? Cause life is a threat. Gotta keep priorities in check. We're east to beaches. I don't really wanna be reaching like what you seeing. I'm about to be on my way. I'm on my way. We're east to beaches. I don't really wanna be reaching. Know what I'm seeing. I'm about to be on my way. Like, baby, where you at and where you been? Something about you just so different. I've been real busy, college tours in Miami, making big moves. I'm with my family next week. I think I'ma go check out Howard.
Hell yeah. All right, I'm stopping it right there. That song, if y'all are interested, is called East to Beaches by GQ. All right, sweet, man. I think that sounds fucking awesome. That's a super cool song. I know you said, senior in high school, working on a bunch of music, just getting started. It's cool, man. The drums, I did not expect them to come in that hot. Kind of juxtaposition with the smoothness of the strings. I feel like my thought with that one is everything about it is really sick. I think that you know how to write I think you are focused on swagger, which I think is very important, like especially with the style of music that you're doing. It's kind of this rap, hip hop, singing kind of thing. So I think everything's on point, bro. I think the one thing that maybe felt a little lacking was definitely like the vocal chain and the quality of the vocal recording. But I think you can kind of probably find a better vocal chain for yourself. Like, so if you look online, I'm sure you can find lots of tutorials on how you can build a better vocal chain. Besides that, though, my thought would be that, like, the only other thing is in your performance, in your vocal performance, it sounds like you're almost like holding back. It sounds like you're almost like worried to jump in and dive in like as hard as you possibly can. You still sound like you're questioning it a little bit, but I love your vocal arrangement. I love your vocal production. You clearly, like, your harmonies are sick. Your stacks are sick. The ahs, like, you're in there, bro. I think it's really sick. I like that one a lot. I just think when it comes down to the actual performance, it almost sounds like you're, like, doing it in your bedroom, like, afraid to be too loud with your vocals. I want to hear you, do that shit, you know? All right. That's it. But, dude, I think you got a bright future because that's really good. For high school, and on point. That swag is on point, bro. So keep it up. That song was right there called East to Beaches by GQ. All right. Card packs, you agree? Yeah. I mean, hey, gotta be fair with it. What up, Cousin Sleepy back in the building? Hi, Declan. You were in St. Augustine with us? Hell yeah. Yo, this is crazy. I got 3 chats going at once. I am living in the future, baby. We're living in the future. This feels good, though. Let me know if the live stream's working for you guys. This is my first time using OBS. I built out this whole little thing and everything. Yeah, just let me know if there are any problems. So, once again, we are reviewing your music. My name is Carter Reeves. I'm in a band called Surfer Girl. I was in a band called Air. Yeah, I mean, that's why I feel relatively able to review music and let y'all know. Hey, Sarah, Cousin Sleepy's in the building, and yeah, I see you, Mo, calling out this gold record from the Bright Side album by Air. So yeah, pretty much. I was in Air, bro. That's kind of why I feel like, I've been in the industry for like 12 years now. Oh my God, I lied. 16 years. And so for me, it feels like, I feel like I'm able to, bestow some knowledge upon it. If you're an up and coming musician, please, I want to hear your music. It is Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live. It is free to submit the music. But if the line gets too long, you can pay a couple bucks to skip the line. All right, y'all. Let's keep it moving. Declan, I see you with your sign poster. I appreciate you, bro. On the roof getting high. God damn. I love you guys. All right, squad. Coming up next, we got a song called Feeling Nothing, which is a 90s reprise by Dylan Peters. And if y'all are interested, it is at Dylan Peters Music, PA. This is an unreleased music coming soon of my song Feeling Nothing. And it's a reprise that really focuses on the hook and lyrics while simplifying the instrumentation. It was produced, recorded, mixed, and mastered in my closet studio. But this is the first one I went to an actual studio to track my vocals through a U47 rather than an SM7B. I love your thoughts. First and foremost, let me just say, for y'all interested, what up, Isaiah? Like, here's the deal, right? Like, I think dude's asking about an SM7B, which is a type of microphone, versus, using a U47, which is a super expensive mic. I'm excited to hear it, man. But just so you know, every song that I have ever recorded has been right here on this SM7B. So sometimes it's not about the gear you have. It's all about what you can do with it. God, that sounded fucking ridiculous. What up, Vanessa? What up, Chris Coleman? How you doing? And Tom, I know we got to get to Charlottesville soon. All right, guys, this is Feeling Nothing by Dylan Peters. Let's give it a spin.
I got hope. It's dangling by some flaws. It ain't much. It's all that I got.
Yo, this is sick.
Secure by a slip knot. Nothing feels attainable.
See you soon, Kenny.
By my thoughts.
do know the Elevators.
Each thing I read, a fallacy is lifted. What the fuck does that mean? Reality is twisted. I know I'm feeling down.
Woo!
I'll be okay. Yeah. Emotions floating around. Not today.
Yo, this is sick.
I'm feeling nothing.
Nearly everyone recognizes
Dylan, you dog.
in order to form intelligent opinions. They do not always know how to get the facts.
My mind is numb.
All right, Dylan, I'm getting down with that, man. That's a cool song. That is Feeling Nothing by Dylan Peters. Cool vibe. I definitely hear that 90s reprise vibe as you're feeling, you know, I'm hearing a little Sublime in there. I'm feeling a little, almost there's some Beck in there, like, and someone even said Tom Petty, like, dude, your vocals are on point. I think that those vocals are real cool. You've kind of got a southern drawl to it. You've got like a little bit of a twang to it, and I think that that's a really cool sound. Honestly, I think the vocals are fucking killer. So clearly that U47 is working. But more importantly, like, your vocals just sound good. Like, you know how to sing. So I wouldn't overcomplicate the fact that you need to go into an expensive studio to get your vocals, because that kind of lowers your bar of entry. Because if you want to put out 10, 15 songs and it's $500 a song, that's a lot of money. So in my opinion, you know, maybe you can get confident with that SM7B. And I think more importantly than the SM7B, it is it's kind of going to be that vocal chain, you know, the compressors, all of that shit. So really dope song, Feeling Nothing by Dylan Peters. If you're into that kind of Sublime, Sugar Ray with a little southern twang, check it out. Real fucking cool. I like that one a lot. Dylan Peters, Feeling Nothing. Once again, guys, I want to hear your music. We are here reviewing. I got all this fancy new setup and everything, so, like, I don't want to be done after, like, 4 songs. So make sure y'all are submitting your music. It is free to submit, or you can pay a couple bucks to skip the line. It is Nero, NERO.fan/surfergirlmusic/live. And I'll take a sec to say what up to the chat. Declan, I do not know Iration. I wish I did, but I don't. Justin, we will definitely be in Montana soon. I know we've never played a show there. I've only been there once, but would love to play a show there soon. Appreciate you, Drew, on the live stream ups. And Paul, I will see you in Houston. We're going to have a damn good time. Britt, we will be in Ventura Music Hall soon. Gosh darn. Oh, Declan, I know Iration. I just don't know them personally. But their music's fucking incredible. Would love to play some shows with those guys. Who knows if that'll happen? Who knows? Yeah, Dylan Peters, good shit, man. Awesome song. Keep at it. You're an artist. I can hear it in your voice. Great shit. Keep it up. All right, guys, we are moving on. I want you to submit your music, so please, please, please submit your music. All right? Let's keep listening to songs. Next up, guys, we have a song called Moonshine by Marcus Amaya. You can find him on Marcus Amaya Music. And oh shit. Hold up. This shit is quiet as hell. All right, let's give it a listen. Moonshine by Marcus Amaya. 123,000 views. Let's get it, baby. All right, here we go.
My love is on fire.
Love Beach Fly too. Windsor, submit your song. Don't be a fool. Come on, bro, submit.
And my heart is burning for you. Can't you see in the night when our love is on fire? Chilling so hard, girl, we feeling so free. The lifestyle I'm living is appealing, I see. So why she can't keep her two hands off me? Still the game that we play, girl, we play for keeps. Losing all control, fire in my soul. This must be a delusion, I'm feeling delusional. Not the type that I have to amuse, and the passion is burning.
What up, Michael?
I hear that voice as if it's something through the tune. If you own it, baby, we can live a life's own cruise. In the night.
Oh, look at that. I'm seeing the video. The video's hot.
I could be your rocket and you could be my star.
All right. That song right there is called Moonshine by Marcus Amaya. Yo, cool song. I like that one, dude. So I think, that it's always interesting when I get a song submission that's already got like 150,000 views or whatever, right? Because it makes you realize that, like, okay, there's no notes that I have here that aren't going to affect the fact that people like the song, right? I'm a firm believer that a song is magic no matter what, regardless of how hard you push it, right? Like, if a song has magic, it doesn't matter if it's got the perfect mix or whatever, like, it's hitting. Really, really like that record. Yeah, I see Paul saying it's kind of got a jazzy vibe, but you're almost like juxtaposing it with this like Cage the Elephant style vocal. I saw someone call out Prince, which I feel like it's definitely got a little bit of a Prince thing there too. But it's cool. It's a really cool song. I think personally, like, maybe going forward with some of the next records that you come up with, I would like to see you getting to that chorus a little faster. That chorus doesn't really hit until like a minute into the song. So that's a long kind of intro verse, but still, make the people wait if that's what you're going for. I like it. I'm always in the mindset of like, how catchy can we make this? But I'd say otherwise, the only other thing is your vocals on this one, at least, are they're super strong. You've got a cool swagger, like a lot of like grit and a lot of whatever that's called vocal fry. I think a lot of those vocals though are kind of sitting in the same range, kind of in that upper mid range. So I love it. I think it's really fucking cool. But I want to hear you explore. And I know if you guys have seen me do these live streams before, a lot of the time I am saying I want to hear you vocally explore. But I think that is very important as a vocalist. Like, some people just kind of know they can kill it in a certain range and then don't really venture out. So I think that takes the fun out of it. You want to be like the Kendrick Lamar, or like you want to be able to contort your voice and go, like anger, smiley, happiness, all of these emotions in the song. So whenever you got some time, I want to hear you just like play around with those vocals and do some low shit, do some high shit, all of that good stuff. That song right there was Moonshine by Marcus Amaya. And if you are looking to submit, I'm going to drop the link one more time. It is Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live. And anybody can submit their music. You can submit for yourself. You can submit for a friend. I'm just giving y'all reviews right here today. And once again, it is free to submit your music, or you can pay a couple bucks to skip the line. We currently got about 9 folks in line, and we average about 20 songs an hour. So stick around. We're going to keep it going. All right, y'all, moving on. Today, we have a song called Just Chill by Danny Robinson and Zachary Gindy. If y'all are interested, you can find Danny Robinson _music. This song is called Just Chill by Danny Robinson. It's a new reggae song that comes out this Friday. Let's give it a listen. Thanks for the Sugar Shack love. Give me vocals right here.
Take a breath.
Well done, boys.
Sit and smile.
What up, Matthew?
Turn your speakers up. For a while, just sit around, do nothing. Take a moment to think about yourself and just chill, chill out. Just chill, chill out.
Hell yeah. Saucy little guitar. All right, guys.
Find your peace. Drift.
Saucy little entry into the second verse there. That song is called Just Chill by Danny Robinson and Zachary Gindy. we're getting a lot of good love in the chat right now for that song right there. You know, seems like people are really digging that one. I am not going to deny them of that. That song is real cool. I totally see that world, see that song existing in kind of, you know, the stick world, the hip abduction world. I see, you know, Iration fans really picking that one up. I think that is a super fucking solid song. The mix is clean. That kick just sounds really good. It's tasty. You're not doing too much. You know, coming from someone who does too much, like I try and fill every moment of the song, you're not doing that. And I think that takes, I don't know, that takes restraint to know when to not go too hard or fill a space, right? So I think that this song in particular, it's just breezy, it's chill, and it knows it is. And that's all it's doing in the best way. Rochelle in the building, she's just all about just chilling. And yeah, we definitely got some Sense of Motion vibes in there as well. So that song is Just Chill, Danny Robinson and Zachary Gindi. Listen, I think the only I don't know how y'all do this live stream shit because the chat's just popping up and I'm just laughing at what you guys are saying the whole time. I'd say the only note, Danny, for me personally is I think this is a chill song. It's clearly a chill song. Maybe for the next ones, I would want you to challenge maybe conceptually with the lyrics to get a little deeper and maybe, you know, describe something that kind of represents being chill instead of just saying how chill it is. But that is my only gripe. And just for the record, every day writing lyrics is, you know, it's just, it takes a while. And for me personally, it's a battle that I fight with every day. So I don't know. I'm just here to challenge you and be like, I know you can write something deep. So I want to hear that. All right, guys, that song right there is Just Chill by Danny Robinson and Zachary Gindi. What's going on, chat? MJ Youngblood, prove the point. Don't leave us out. Terraformato is like only an hour away. Yes, Florida, we will be coming back to you. If you want to come see us in, where are we going to be? Pensacola, but I know that's far as hell. Or we're playing Tortuga Music Festival. All of these are going to be fun. But yes, guys, if we have missed your city, don't worry, we're coming back. And for all the people who are like, yo, when are you coming to Seattle? Sorry, I didn't mean to call out the Seattle person. It's like, we were just in Seattle like 2 months ago. You don't want me there every week or else you'd be like, nah, fuck that. All right. Danny, no, don't beat yourself up. Simple is good. Simple is good. Stick Figure has paved the way for simple is good, bro. Like, don't overthink it, but push yourself. You know what I'm saying. Landry Allen, welcome to the chat. Landry shot all of the videos for the Sunset Rollout. He's a great friend of mine, an incredible creative, and also a musician. Yeah, Landry, Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live is where you can get your music submitted so I can listen to it right now. All right, let's do it. I'm also sad we're not going to be at Camp Redwoods. All right, guys, moving on. We have a familiar face. We have Jordan Armijo with a song called Alfie, and this is a cover. And Jordan is saying they are playing with tone and phrasing here. Curious what you hear. If I'm not mistaken, Jordan crushes. Hey, Sugar Bottom Boo, what up? I like your handle, Sugar Bottom Boo. Oh, God. All right, here we go. Chris Coleman, we're coming for you, bro. Just watch out.
Alfie, what will you lend on an old golden rule? As sure as I believe, there's a heaven above, Alfie. I know there's something much more, something even non-believers can believe in.
This is pretty, Jordan.
I believe in love, Alfie. Without true love, we just exist.
Jordan Armijo, ladies and gentlemen. That song is a cover. It's called Alfie. For those asking, you can definitely submit more than one song. I think you can submit 3. Once again, it is free to submit, or you can pay a couple bucks, skip the line. Really awesome voice, Jordan. You have pipes. If I'm not mistaken, the last song that you sent in was it was almost more of like a bossa nova 1970s vibe, and then you were singing on top of that. Right? So I don't know what to tell you because your voice is killer. It feels like you can almost hop on any genre, any sound, right? But I think it feels like maybe the next steps for you, and it seems like what you're looking for is starting to find what your sound is from a production standpoint. What are the songs that like really, what do you identify with, right? So I would just say keep trying all these different styles of music. This one is definitely more Broadway, as Sarah Briggs said. I mean, I think literally this is probably a Broadway song with all those key changes and shit. I'm not a huge Broadway guy. I don't know. Very well could be. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful voice. Great vocal and tone control. Your phrasing is awesome. You sound like $1,000,000. So just keep going. Keep rocking. Nicholas Huff, what's up, dude? Do I like Jim Croce? Man, am I an asshole for saying I don't know who? I mean, I know who Jim Croce is, but I haven't listened. I got a lot of homework to do. I got a lot of musical homework to do. I can guarantee that. Okay, gang. Did I say 20 songs an hour? Yeah, it's more like 10 songs an hour. Okay, Vanessa's coming in with the knowledge. That song is from a movie called Alfie with Michael Caine. Oh, yes. All right. I mean, I know the hairy guy, Michael Caine. Got it. Okay. Shit, I'm not getting any of y'all's references tonight. This is no good for me. Nicholas Huff, you're welcome to put in like songs that already exist. That's fine. But the whole purpose is to do up and coming musicians. But fuck it, Jim Croce. I'm sure he'd love to have his song played on the show. Yo, Spudzu, what up, bro? Stick figure, elevator, surfer girl mood, please. I'm doing my best. We're playing what folks have submitted here. If you want to submit your music to be listened to, it is Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live. Hello from California, Austin. Hello from LA. MJ Young Love is fire. All right, guys, we're moving on here. We got Brendan Clemente's guitarist in the building. Wrote this at a hotel room at Everwild this year. And, all right, what we got? Know My Name by Max Hageman. All right, boom, let's go. You princes of Maine. That's Coyote Island. Ooh. Oh. God, the groove's fucking locked, bro. Oh, did not come in where I thought it was gonna. Hell yeah. All right, y'all. That song right there is called Know My Name by Max Hageman. Cool record, dude. Your production is tight. I love when you're flipping in the guitar tones between electric guitars, especially on that like palm muted sticky, over to that washed out, like reverbed out acoustic. Real cool song, real cool record. I think just for me personally, the one thing, just to keep drilling home and just to keep rocking on, is going to be just those vocals. I think a little more vocal control, I think would go a long way. And I guess what I mean by that is controlling the dynamic of your vocal, because when you get loud, your vocals almost get loud, and then when you get quiet, I can hear it duck out. And over time, it you know, you kind of have to practice. Like when you yell, you kind of duck back a little bit, unless you want it to break up, and then kind of you can whisper up close, and just really getting comfortable with the dynamics of the microphone so that you're capturing a consistent vocal throughout. That's, to me, the biggest note on this one. Otherwise, I think the production is killer. You should absolutely make a shit ton of beats and sell them to people, or pitch your beats to people, because you are really a killer producer, bro, and that has been clear. But Max, like you said, man, you only started singing in July. Well, then, damn. Keep up the good work. I'm scared to see where you're going to be next July. But really, really cool song. Awesome producer. I really want to hear more production from you. All right, guys, we are moving on to... Ooh, we got my buddy Braxton Olita in the building. I have not seen Braxton in a minute. I hope you're doing well, bro. Greetings from California. I hope you're doing well out west in Hawaii. This song is called Feel So Good in the Sunshine by Braxton Olita. If y'all are interested, you can find him, Braxton Olita, on Instagram. And where are we going to find this? Is this going to be on Spotify? Oh, look at that. Okay. All right, guys. Feel So Good in the Sunshine by Braxton Olita, a super killer up-and-coming guy. Absolute homie. Great producer. Great songwriter. Let's see what he's got. Oh, you're in Brazil, bro? Enjoy.
Feel so good in the sunshine, just to know that you is mine. I feel so good next to you, without you don't know what I do. Feel so good in the sunshine, just to know that you is mine. I feel so good next to you.
Bro, what did I tell you?
Without you don't know what I do. You feel so good like the ocean breeze. You feel so good.
Oh, that bass line is silly.
You messaging about it for me. I was lost at sea and you found me. And now my nights seem so lonely. You know I love it how you hold me.
That four on the floor.
So baby, just hold me closely. Yeah, but let's go slowly. Feel so good in the sunshine.
All right. I got to stop it. I try and give everyone 50 to a minute and a half seconds. That song right there is called Feel So Good in the Sunshine by Braxton Olita. I'm excited because I'm seeing the chat freaking out over this, and Braxton's the homie. He's an incredible songwriter, producer, but an artist as a whole. If y'all are interested, please go check out Braxton Olita. I think that one's unreleased. You sent me a Dropbox link, so I'm guessing that was an unreleased one. Dude, you know, your writing's always been on point. The swagger is on point. I really do believe that there is a new generation coming up right now in kind of the reggae, Cali reggae scene. And I think we're fucking shit up in a really fun way. I think Surfer Girl Denim, Little Stranger the Elevator, Sense of Motion, Braxton, like, I mean, the list goes on, but to be able to kind of, you know, take so much inspiration from those who led the path, but then kind of flip shit on our own and kind of make it sound new and excited. Wow. Yeah. Dude, that's awesome. Maybe one note is in the second half of that first verse, maybe you could stack some vocals, maybe stack some harmonies just to give it that like almost like ominous feeling a little deeper, which it has, but you know what you have. That's why you sent it. Real great track. Braxton Olita. Rob Serrano is shouting out a new song that we're dropping. It's called Chestnut Hill, but the chorus does say natural. The song is called Chestnut Hill. It is the first single off of Surfer Girl's upcoming album, which I'm very excited for. It is dropping on the 13th of March, but I'll be teasing it. I might even play it at the end of this. I probably will. I don't see why I wouldn't. Groovy Fish, what up? I'm not from Virginia. I grew up outside of Boston. All right, guys, y'all are in luck. It looks like we have another Braxton Oleta song coming up next. Unless it's the same song, we're about to find out. Feels So Good in the Sunshine. Braxton Oleta is this version 2. Reggae by the River, Alaska. What up, y'all? Thank you, Gingy. Welcome, baby. I love you. Okay, same song, but we're going to let that beat drop one more time. Come on, Braxton. Oh!
Feels so good in the sunshine. Just to know that you is mine. I feel so
Oh, well done, bro. Drums are fucking silly. Good stuff, dude. All right, guys, we are moving on. Once again, I want to hear your music, so please submit. It is Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live. I want to hear a bunch of songs. So, yeah, send me your songs. Once again, it is free to submit your music, but if you're at the end of the line, might take a while. Feel free to tip your host here to skip the line and jump ahead of these fools. Once again, Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live. I want to hear your music. Aaron Wilkins, appreciate the love, my guy. Card Packs, what's going on? Mackenzie Arts, welcome to the party. Broom Ray, that was not New Surfer Girl. That was my homie Braxton, but maybe I'll play some New Surfer Girl at like halftime. That'd be fun, right? Okay, guys, next up, we have Kenny Mullins back in the building. Connects, man, an awesome songwriter, producer, artist who is, I think, based in Tennessee. Really rad shit. Last time I heard it, this guy knows how to write a mean, vicious pop record. Let's hear it. This song is called BFF by Kenny Mullins.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Here we go. Here we go.
We can have a good time.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
We can have a good time.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I don't really even know you, but I know we
Your
get
production,
along.
bro.
We can walk and talk and chill around the neighborhood till dawn. It don't matter where you're from or where you're going. I don't care. We're all just floating out in space, so let's not waste this precious air. Come and catch this feel good state of mind. Don't be scared of what you think you'll find.
TikTok, how we feeling?
Don't waste your precious time. Stop dwelling on that negative. Just leave that shit behind. My best friend. I can be your best friend.
Yeah, how could you not, bro? Craven Cake snapping their fingers.
This life is an adventure, so decide to be my best friend.
Cute, bro. I mean, listen, y'all. What up, Brian Woo Lover? How we doing? Dude, Kenny, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. You know how to write hits. You know how to write really catchy shit. This is that. Super catchy record. Really cool. Clean, simple concept. Be my best friend. I'm seeing folks saying Forrest Frank vibes. This song's got the gas. Atmosphere vibes. Like, yeah, man. Okay, Kenzie, switch platforms. Welcome. Great song. I think if anything, just in that mix, I was losing your vocal in the first verse. I think this is a pop song. I want to hear your vocals sitting on top of the mix a little more, versus melting back in the track. But the production, bro, is pristine with the organ, the piano. Really cool song. That song is called BFF. Kenny Mullins. That is an earworm. That is a song that's going to be stuck in your damn head forever. That's the shit where you're going to be like walking up and down the aisles of the grocery store and you just can't escape that song. Rad stuff. BFF. Kenny Mullins. Once again, y'all, Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic. Luke Myers. You keep saying Milkman MT Ricus. I'm assuming that's a song. Hit me up, Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live. The link is floating up here. You see this shit? Yeah, that's new to me, but the link is floating up there. Click the link, or you can't click that, but go to that link and submit the song that way. I am unfortunately not able to get the songs through Instagram. Yeah, Justin Holtman says, piano a buck lower and let the lyrics shine. That's how I feel. Okay, Kenny Mullins, awesome song, BFF. We are moving on, y'all. Once again, please, I want to hear your music, whether you're up and coming, whether you just opened for Adele. I do not care. I want to hear your music. We are submitting songs right here. Free to submit, pay to skip the line. You know the drill. We've been doing this once or twice before. Cool, man. This song's called Slow Mo Summer by Cousin Sleepy. Wait. Oh, God. One sec. Real quiet. Okay, y'all. This song. Wait. Let's see what Sleepy has to say. Was going to watch tonight, but here's another song. I did this collab last year with the homie C-Dub from Rollin' Roots, San Diego. All right, great. Slow Mo Summer by Cousin Sleepy. Let's give it a listen. Oh, wait, y'all definitely can't hear that, huh? All right, one sec. Okay, we're going to have to get crazy with this real quick. Slow Mo Summer. Cousin Sleepy. Damn, I'm going to have to figure that out. One of my things that my streaming hasn't taught me. Oh, shit. How am I going to do this? All right, I'm going to have to do this in an annoying way. Oh, wait, can you hear that? Turn this up a little or a lot. That's what I figured. Damn. All right, here we go. We're doing something crazy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but this is all I know how to do right now. All right, y'all. That song is called Slow Mo Summer by Cousin Sleepy. Slow Mo Summer by Cousin Sleepy. Cool record, man. Yeah, I'm sorry that I kind of fucked you with the audio. I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna pause this shit in just a minute, and we're gonna figure that out. How about I figure that out right now? Can y'all wait for 1 second, please, while I figure this shit out? Give me 1 sec. All right. All right, fuck it, we're back. We're gonna try and figure this out. One sec, y'all. Sorry. Ooh, Mac OS audio capture. Yes. Application capture. Oh, Spotify capture. Boom, bitch. Yeah, I figured this out. Okay, wait. Tell me if you can hear this now. All right, here we go. We're going to run this back. I'm back. I'm giving you less time this time around. All right. Because we bumped that one already. That song is Slow Mo Summer by Cousin Sleepy. Drew said, turn it up. I did. Let's hope that works better next time. All right, guys, please, once again, bear with me. I am figuring out the kinks of this whole thing, considering I don't know what the fuck I'm doing on this whole internet thing, bro. Just kidding. I feel like I know what I'm doing. All right, cool. So that song right there was called Slow Mo Summer by Cousin Sleepy. I definitely like what you're going for sure. Personally, I think, I did see someone say that they felt like the tempo was a little slow. It is a little slow. It's definitely a chill one. I get it. Slow Mo Summer. I could hear it maybe bumped up a few BPMs. Once again, I know this song is released. I also know it just came out, so last year. But I'm not going to shit talk it. I think the only other thing, man, Sleepy. Can y'all hear that siren? Sleepy. Here's my biggest thing, right? Like, I think you have a clear grip on how to write a cool song. Your melodies are nice. I'm just not hearing the vocals like kind of stand up to the rest of the level of the production. So to me, I just, I want to hear you really bring it. I want to hear you really lock that stuff in. I really want to hear you, just be practicing those vocals so much so to the point where, like, it just is undeniable. I think in a little bit here, I'm still hearing you, like, read off your phone, or I'm still hearing you kind of, like, wrestling with how to do it. And I think for the final vocals, you should know exactly who the hell you are and what you're doing. But overall, like, cool record. If that's you playing guitar in the front, like, you're shredding that shit. And I think you're definitely onto something for sure. I just want to hear a little more. I just want to hear a little more confidence in that vocal, if I'm being real with you. Okay, guys, we are continuing on. We got chat hanging. Once again, if you want to submit your music, it is Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live. It's written over there. You can see it. Yes, that's the vibe. I want to hear your music. If you're an up-and-coming artist, once again, free to submit, or you can pay a couple bucks to skip the line. We are moving on to song number 11, which is the one that my homie kept saying we should listen to. This is The Milkman by MT Rikas. Let's find it. The Milkman, MT Rikas. All right, y'all. MT Rikas, The Milkman. Let's give it a listen. John, get back to work. Come on, bro. Ooh.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Hey, yo.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't be that first time.
Ooh.
Wouldn't be that first time.
Yo. I'm into this,
there's
bro.
a price to pay for things being convenient. Used to be a man, go to the store to buy himself a pitcher of milk.
What up, Vanna?
Oh, yeah. But man got lazy.
It's fucking hot as hell in here.
They wanted that milk delivered right
All right,
to the door.
all right. Rikas, I'm going to skip ahead.
And now you got...
Bro.
Old Greg was a sweet boy.
Yes.
We tied...
Okay, that song is called The Milkman by MT Rikas. Shit, bro, I'm not going to lie. That is fucking cool. Yeah, I'm seeing some folks call out some Primus vibes. I'm hearing... Dude, I don't know. There's a lot that's really cool there. I don't know if y'all have heard what are they called? The guy from Angus Stone and Julia Young. Fucking Angus Stone, whatever. Yeah, he's got a band called Dope Lemonade or Dope Lemon. Holy shit. And it's very much got that. It's got this almost like irony to it. It's really minimal. It's quirky as fuck. For what it is, bro, I think that it's awesome. It's really funny. You know, do I think it's going to go number one on pop radio? Maybe not. But there's definitely people who love that type of shit. That's a cool song. Well done. You know, I don't really know what to say. There's no notes there because it feels like it so firmly stands on exactly what it is that you want it to be. And so, hey, who am I to judge? I like that one. It's super fun, super lighthearted, super funky. It almost reminds me of if the XX was just more lighthearted and less like, but it's got that minimal shit to it. Cool stuff. The Milkman by MT Rikas. All right, guys, we are moving on. We are back to a song by our homie GQ. This song is called Ways, and this song is about a year old, trying to get some feedback on how to enhance the track, specifically with the vocals. All right, let's give it a listen. This song is called Ways by GQ. What's up, Colby? How you doing, Colby Liam? Crazy rhythm.
Hey, talking about my ways that I do things. I know that I'll never be astray. Better than okay. Wish that you could stay. So for now you'll keep judging my ways. Still find it a little crazy. 1 a.m. or 30 maybe.
This shit's dope, dude.
You still know who I am, bro. I'm not your friend. Like why you keep on talking about a stranger? Trying not to be a bitch to papers. Cause maybe then you can read through me. But we both know I'm who you wanna. Hey, talking about my ways that I do things.
All right, that's back to the hook. Yo, so that song is called Ways by GQ. All right, here's what I have to say about that. You are specifically looking for the vocals, right? Personally, I think that that's a really cool record in regards to like, I mean, you have really cool. Yeah, Johnny just shouted out Kuko. Like, I definitely hear, it's really got this like cool kind of youthful energy to it. It's got kind of like a no fucks given swag to it. MJ Youngblood thinks he could do some drugs to this, and you know, I think Lartavori puts out a good point that it needs some more notes. You know, you are towing this line of kind of like sing, rap, swaggy delivery. So like, you know, you don't need to be putting in a ton of like singy stuff, but I think you know what you're doing, and I would like to hear you inject maybe a few more like melodic melodies into the music. In regards to your vocal production, here's what I would have to say. So I think it's a very unique vocal production. You have two vocals panned like this, right? So you have a left pan and a right pan. You don't even have a middle panned vocal. So technically that's kind of not normal or kind of against the rules, like a little bit. There are no rules. It's very unique sounding to just have a left and a right vocal. But typically the vocals sit center, and then you would pan two stacks left and right. So typically I would go with rule of 3. You've got a center vocal at, 100% volume, and then you have a left and a right panned vocal, maybe at like 60 or 75% vocal. Right now you have like left and right both at 100. My other note is that your vocals in both the songs you've sent are just really loud. I would turn them down in the mix. I think partly why they're feeling so loud too is they need to be EQ'd. There's a lot of low end, a lot of bass in those vocals. And so like I would be cutting out a lot of the bass signal from your vocal. Not a lot, you still want it to sound natural, but there's a lot of mud in those vocals that do not need to be there. So look into like vocal EQing YouTube tutorials and stuff like that. But you're going to want to roll off those lows so we can make more and more space for it, okay? That song right there was called Ways by GQ. All I know is that if you keep working, you're gonna go somewhere because you're like, I can hear it in your bones because you know how to swag it out, you know how to sound cool, you know how to be on the beat. You like then the rest is the easy part, which is like, okay, how do we make this fun and interesting, right? That song was Ways by GQ. Good shit. Keep it up. Hello, Stephanie and Aviel. That's awesome. And Black Ice, what's up? Love you. Thanks. Saw you in Paso Robles and in Vegas last year. Hell yeah. Appreciate you guys. All right. What else we got coming up, guys? If you want to submit your music to be heard right here, right now on Crane Road Radio, please go to Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live. We only have a few more songs in the queue, and that means then this is done. I don't want that. I don't think you want that. So keep submitting your music. Once again, free to submit, or you could tip a couple bucks to skip the line. You let me know. Craven Cakes, what up? Chase Leslie, cellist out of Virginia. What's going on, Chase? Craven Cakes, Chase Leslie, a cellist. If y'all need any strings on your songs, holler at Craven Cakes. All right, gang, we're going to move on. Let's do it. This one's got interesting title, Serotonin, and the band is called Scared of My Brother, or the artist is called Scared of My Brother. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Oh, this is Craven Cakes. Fuck yeah. All right. Out of Scotland. Wait, no. This can't be Craven Cakes. Oh, yeah. I get it now. Out of Scotland, a 90s grunge vibe, a song perfect for the intro to Entourage. Love your music, Carter. Can't wait for the album. Much love. Scared of My Brother. Scared of My Brother. For those asking, Danny Robinson. I was in a band called Air, A-E-R. It's pronounced Air. That's where I got that freaking plaque. Best day of my life. I peaked, baby. I peaked. All right, y'all. Oh, my God. I almost quit out of this one. I'm so sorry. Okay, gang.
Ever find yourself working on a school paper, struggling to rephrase a complex...
Shut up. Thank you, beauty artist Pamela. I appreciate you. All right, gang. Here we go. Scared of My Brother. Serotonin. What?
Yeah.
Woo! Oh, yeah. Oh! Yeah, baby. This shit goes hard. Woo! Okay, y'all. That song is called Serotonin by Scared of My Brother. Fucking awesome. Kenzie likes it. Open Your Eyes likes it. Thomas Connell likes it. MJ likes it. Yeah, like Cake and Guns N' Roses had a baby. Yo, great record by Scared of My Brother out of Scotland. All I can hear is sink, sink, sink. And if y'all don't know what that is, I don't mean like the kitchen sink. I mean like sync music. When you get your song synced, a sync placement, that means your song gets put in a movie, a TV show, a video game. Bro, like you said, this could be in the Entourage theme. This is sweet. I love this song. Your vocals are on point. There are like that 90s, like you said, 90s grunge, no fucks given. Just clearly, you're just doing your own thing, bro. I really like it. the entry into that first verse is so tight. And then your hook is just, it's big. It's really awesome record. Thank you so much for sharing that. Serotonin by Scared of My Brother. If you're looking to get pumped up before you hit the gym, go surfing, whatever the hell it is, listen to Serotonin by Scared of My Brother. YG7212, I see you all the way from Guatemala. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Bro or sis. What the fuck is this? Bro, TikTok's always making me drag puzzle pieces into like pig puzzle pieces of pigs. All right, we're moving on, guys. Next up, we got Missing You by Soul House. This is my good buddy, Landry Allen, and Soul House is his collective of artists, and it's almost like DJ Khaled, what you got going on there, Landry, where you bring in an artist that you really like and you really appreciate it. Hey, Rochelle, good night. We love you. John, you keep it down. And, Austin, AT, what's going on? Oh, wait, Alex. I can't tell from the picture. What up, Dubtown? Represent. Okay, gang, we got Missing You by Soul House. By my good friend, Landry Allen, the incredible photographer and creative mind behind all of the Elevators visuals. If you're familiar with that band and you think, holy shit, look at all these awesome photos and videos, you can thank my guy Landry for that. What's up, Welchman? I see you over there. How you doing? Okay. Missing You. Featuring Luke Christopher and Airbud. Thank you, Unapologetical.
3 straight days waking up busy. It don't matter where I'm spending, I'm just living. I ain't missing you no more. I ain't missing you no more. 3 straight days saying that you miss me. I don't care who you been kissing, I'm just living. I ain't missing you no more. I ain't missing you no more. Damn. Okay, I guess you choosing up. You found yourself, but in the process you've been losing us. Your mama bad Goldilocks, I don't know who to trust. A week ago it was like Woody Allen.
Luda, you're crazy.
Now it's Deado. Look what you on the meadow. Do the rings I got, you got strings on them, you like Geppetto. I'm a real boy, look, it's got a ring to it. Look at how I feel for you, look at how I sink through it. It can't be the distance.
All right, y'all.
Nah, I could cross the valley in 5 minutes.
Okay. I mean, that's the thing. If you like that vibe, please go find that one. That song is called Missing You by Soul House, a collective by one of my great friends. And the main vocalist on that song is Luke Christopher. Landry, you don't need my notes, bro. I just wanted to play that for you because you know that song has a lot around it, right? So it's really got this, it's a fun, upbeat, feel good, cruisy springtime song, top down, fresh pair of shoes, just feeling yourself, feeling good, man. Obviously Luke Christopher is a seasoned MC, knows what he's doing. Really cool song. Yeah, I mean the bounce, it's almost got this like, it's almost got this like gospel churchy feel to it, very reminiscent of a Forrest Frank sound, who I think really mixed that kind of uplifting, kind of like choiry, gospel-y sound with like a feel-good summertime pop sound. Obviously, many folks have been doing that before Forrest Frank, but I think he really dialed that in. But this song is awesome, man. It's uplifting. It's just a simple message. It's a really cool one. I love everything you're doing, Landry, especially with Soul House. This is really great music. Luke Christopher giving out that Quinn 92 vibes, that Forrest Frank vibes. I saw people say Swayze style and all that. Really cool record. Good shit, my guy. Love you, Landry. I hope to see you soon. All right, guys. Once again, this is Crane Road Radio. We are submitting. I'm not submitting shit. You are submitting music for me to listen to right here, right now. Once again, it is free to submit, or you could pay a couple bucks to skip the line. We are about I don't know, third of the way through. I'm going to just roll on this until the music stops coming. So please go to Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live to submit your songs. We're moving on here, guys. This song is called All Night Long by Danny Robinson and Zachary Gindy. These guys, they have played us some music before. This one is a different vibe than my first one. Going for the chill beach music vibe. By the way, it's awesome you said Sense of Motion. Those guys are good friends. Oh, hell yeah. Art plays bass on this one. Okay, cool. All right, gang. How's this working? Is this, I guess you can see this, right? Yeah, you can see it. All right, this song's called All Night Long. Oh, that's a preview? Okay, hold on. Stand by. We're going to figure this out. Damn, bro. I'm shitty at technology. Don't tell anyone. All Night Long, Danny Robinson. I'm going to just look it up. All Night Long. Okay, we found it. Right here, guys. All Night Long by Danny Robinson and Zach Gildy. Let's run it up. Oh, beautiful nylon. I could fucking go on this all day.
Wake up, listen to the melody, freeing up my mind. Gonna leave it all on the floor tonight. Gonna give it everything I got. And I'm faded, body shaking. I turn, she lights up another one. I think I'm in love with that, baby. Stop the time. Oh, let's dance the night away together. We've been going all night long, and the party don't stop. Keep it rocking. We've been going all night long, and we won't stop, cause we can't stop. We've been going all night long.
Woo!
And we won't stop, cause we can't stop.
Yeah, man.
Going all night long. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Classic.
4 a.m. feels fine.
Yo, that entry into the second verse. Your entry's into verse 2. You like to keep it saucy getting into the second verse. Most people just throw it away and don't give a shit. Real cool record. That bass line is infectious. Also, the drum selection is just mean. It's like clearly like a 90s boom bap feel. Just a really, really cool sound on that one. Vocals were a little loud in my opinion, but that's just my own personal taste. Otherwise, this one felt a little more conceptual than the last one, which I really like. Just like more to grab onto for me personally. I think this one's right up my alley. It's loungy, it's chill. You know, you're kind of bouncing along with your vocals like in more of like a, you know, rhythmic, rappy kind of way. I think that's a really cool song. You have a smoky texture to your voice. It sounds fucking awesome. The only thing that like maybe going forward I would keep in mind is I think because a lot of your melodies are, or at least like the vocal performance that you're giving is all kind of the same mood. Not to say that your chorus needs to be yelling and your verses be whispering or anything, but I think because of that, I had a hard time knowing when the chorus was happening. And so I think a little production tricks you can do that is I know that you had those harmonies, the vocal harmonies in there, which I thought sounded awesome. I just thought you could turn the vocal harmonies up and then like let people know like this is the chorus. But that's just me. That song right there is called All Night Long by Danny Robinson and Zach Gindy. If you're into those beachy, laid-back, loungy vibes, that song is for you. I really, really like that one. Thank you for sending it in, Danny. All right, guys, submit your music. I want to hear it. Submit it. It's free to submit, all right? Don't be silly. Let's go. Free to submit. Okay, we're moving on, y'all. We got a song called Herb Man by Cool Down. It's Danny again. Danny. It's Danny again. I like your story. Okay. Danny's back, baby. This time with a different mask on. I like it. This song, Herb Man. Sweaty.
Hear them knocking on your door. Oh, you better run. coming for you. Oh, 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 Mr. Urban. Hear them knocking on your door. Oh, you better run.
Your grooves are tight, man.
They coming for you, Mr. Urban. Grab my stash, shut the hatch. Don't ever know where I'm at. Pounding on the front door. Got their boys running round and right. They say, have you seen this man? My friends say, don't think so. Find me, I'm right beneath their feet, and
Hell
they
yeah.
will never.
All right. Okay, I'm stopping it. That song is called Herb Man by Cool Down. Is Danny again. Hey, Danny. Really cool song. Awesome record. You have a great grip on like really tight, sticky rhythms. Just a cool bass. The way the bass and the drums are working off of each other is really awesome. Yeah, I just saw Craven Cake say that they like the words. I agree. Like, it's a simple, clean, relatable concept. Really cool song. Yeah, I think it's pretty hard to make a band sound. Sometimes, in my opinion, bands sound a little like boring when you just like press record on 4 people and then that's it. I think it's really hard to make recorded drums sound good unless you know what the fuck you're doing. And I think that these drums sound really awesome. That snare is tight. It's got this like crisp and crunch to it. That I love. It's kind of like a 90s boom bap snare, but over a reggae record. It's a cool, really cool feeling. All of those like tight hits and stabs, super tasty. Shows that it is a live band, which I think, makes the production stand out. Really awesome song, Herb Man by Cool Down. Welshman over here, not Herb Man. Welshman is saying it's revolution sounding. I definitely hear a little bit of that too in there. Really cool song, Herb Man, Cool Down. Once again, guys, please submit your music. I'll be listening for another little while. So submit your songs. Let's go. Oh, shit. Danny just said that the drums are Tanner from Ayaterra. Tanner Abloh. What a beast. That's crazy because they sound really fucking good, so I'm not surprised. All right, we're moving on, guys. We got Pink Lemonade by Gladden. If y'all are interested, you can find Gladden online at Gladden, Gladden Originals. Been following since the air days. Keep going, bro. Appreciate you. Likewise. Pink Lemonade. Oh, shit. My beat. Here we go. Pink Lemonade by Gladden. Nope. This is dope, man. All right, I'm stopping it. That song right there is called Pink Lemonade by Gladden, Gladden. Cool record, super catchy, super clean, pristine pop production, uplifting, like real fucking cool song. Yeah, someone said it's got a lot of Surfer Girl in it. I mean, yeah, man, like that's right up my alley. Feel good, sunshine music, some shit you can dance to. Really cool record. You got something going over here, Gladden. So just keep kind of rocking with what you're going. That song to me feels really, kind of built up and ready to go. I don't really have many notes. I think if anything, and maybe it does happen because I know I only listened to a minute of it, but maybe it happens. This chorus is screaming for gang vocals, especially like with how poppy it is. I wouldn't be afraid to do some gang vocals on this. For those who don't know what gang vocals are, it is where you get like either 50 people in a room to sing the chorus together, all fucked up and messy and like party vibes, or you just stack you and your friend's vocals, 50 times until you get that effect. I'm just hearing a big crowd of people going, Pink Lemonade. Yeah, da, 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 da. So I like it. That shit's cool. Well done. Pink Lemonade by Gladden Originals. I do hear some air in there too, man. It's cool. We got to keep the sunshine alive, right? Like, that's what we're here to do. Welshman, once again, said, got a little bit of that. Got my head out the sunroof, blasting my favorite tunes. What is that, Nicky Yor? Yeah, I hear that, bro. Feel good music is timeless. Like, I don't see it ever going away. Like, sad boy era is done, bro. It's time. It's time. Oh, shit, Jordan's back from day one. What up, Jordan? Good to see you again. You fucking rock. Welcome back. Jordan submitted her song earlier in the evening, and it was really nice. All right, guys. We're getting low on songs here. I really want y'all to keep submitting music. You can go to Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live, and I want to listen to that music. So keep it coming. Keep it sending my way. I typically do this for like 2 hours, maybe more. But let me actually take this moment to respond to the homie Jordan. She said, what's one thing you wish you'd focused on earlier starting out? Dang, I feel like that's not really a question people ask. What's one thing I wish I focused on earlier starting out? I think I don't mean to like piggyback the notes that I already gave you on that record, but in my opinion, like, I wish I didn't feel so beholden to like needing to do one thing as an artist. I think it slowed me down feeling like all I did was rap when I was younger, right? 'Cause I was like, I don't know, kind of made me scared to sing or made me scared to like listen to what you guys said, like some Broadway shit, right? Like I never listened to that. So I think the biggest service you can do for yourself as an up and coming musician is just listen to everything. You don't have to like everything. You also don't have to consistently listen to everything. I just mean like expose yourself to every style of music. If you have the internet, which most people do, you have the ability to listen to any and all music. See what sticks out to you. See what you really like about that music and try and emulate that, right? As an up-and-coming artist, you are emulating your favorite people until you finally craft a sound of your own. So figure out who you like. Figure out what that model is. I'm not saying copy. I'm saying emulate. Do your best to really fit into that mold and then make a conscious effort to make it your own. I wish I did that when I started. A little more of that. Took me longer than it should have, but that's how shit goes. All right, guys, moving on. We got a song called Summer Soul by Super Nothing from New Hampshire, featuring Be Positive, produced by Sideways. What up, Dustin and the gang? This song is called Summer Soul. Oh, keeps happening. Why does that keep happening, man? Hey. Okay, Summer Soul by Super Nothing. Let's give it a spin. Thank you, Nolan. I've upped my game, sir.
This granny summer soul. We are feeling this flow. With this granny summer soul. Yeah. Granny summer ocean breeze. Dancing under sun-kissed trees. Feel the rhythm of the waves. Let the music take us away. Celebrate the joy we found. Together we
That was weird. That was cool.
Unbound. Sway to the beat of the sea. In harmony, we're wild and free. Hidden in, we'll paint the sky. In this moment, we're soaring high. Let the rhythm of the waves carry us through brighter days. With every wave that crashes
All right.
in.
Okay, I'm going to stop it. That was 1:08. That song right there is called Summer Soul by Super Nothing out of New Hampshire. Cool song, man. Like really, infectious groove for sure. Definitely got that bump. It's a crispy production. I think the vocals are sitting nice in the mix. It sounds good. I think it sounds real good. I think personally, I really like the record, man. I think my only note on that one is just the lyrical, personally, listen, this is a battle that I know all artists kind of go through, and it takes a while to really find, is finding out what your own limit is for how far you want to go with the lyrics and how honest you want to be, how open you want to be with, yourself. The only reason I say that is because I think everything about this song is really cool. The lyrics just didn't have enough personality to grab me. Again, chill, like easy breezy record. I understand the point. And listen, I am no freaking Bob Dylan or whatever, like soul writer. So like, I understand, that like, it's kind of rich coming from me. I love a good simple pop song. I just think, once again, these are more so challenges for the next stuff that you guys do. Try almost treating the words like, like a journal. I want to hear a little bit more about you in it. I want to hear more from the soul. But that's just me personally. I think it's a really cool record. Solid voice, solid vocals. I just want to hear you in it, man. I want to hear you in it. All right, let's keep it moving, guys. Once again, if you are interested in submitting your music, you can do it at nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live. Someone said I'm sweating. I don't know why the fuck. It's like 90 degrees in here, and I'm wearing a gray t-shirt. This was dumb. All right, y'all. We're moving on. This song right here is The Chosen by Indica and Tony Irie. If y'all are interested to find Indica online, it is in Indie X Kah. I think you can see it down there on the screen. I don't know how to. This is like trying to shave in the mirror. I can't fucking. Whatever. All right, you get it. And the people on TikTok, they can't even see what I'm talking about. All right. Regardless, a little bit of a different vibe. Produced this song for Tony Irie from California. It's a new project, still finalizing the master, but it's almost done. Looking like a March release date. Awesome. All right, y'all. We've got The Chosen by Indica and Tony Irie. Oh.
Many call, chosen very few. I know you're feeling lost and you don't know what to do. Parents wake up to a knock on the door. The government say they wanna fight another war. Shooting, killing, bleeding, everything out the mouth, them is leading. Another tear down another mother face. Somebody please get me out of this place. Many call.
Yo.
Can you see right now? Hey, many call. Many, chosen very few. Woo. La. Answering the call and I'm planting all the seeds.
I'm going to stop it, not because I want to, but because I'm giving everybody a minute. That shit is cool. The production got me immediately. So great work on the production. Feels very like 90s, late 90s dance hall reggae sound. Your pitch bends, whatever the hell you did on that like roto tom that was bending up, that shit goes hard. I will say at first the vocals didn't catch me, not because of the performance, but because of where they were sitting in the mix. It just felt. They just feel like a little dry for how like affected and dubby the rest of the song is. Felt a little dry. Granted, Tony Irie here is like an MC. He's toasting, like he's just kind of like going and he's kind of fucking cleaning. So to me, like you don't really need to like duck him down because this song kind of has this raw grit to it, and like I honestly wouldn't maybe want to lose that. But I think at first I was like, oh shit, that vocal's taking me a second to like get in the mood for. But then once the chorus hits and you throw like a little more delay and reverb on the vocals, I think it really starts to blend in with the whole track. It's fucking cool. Yeah, MJ's saying that's a Marley Brothers vibe. Yeah, I'm hearing Damien on the second verse and Bob in the hooks with that like kind of screechy vibrato. I can't do it. That's fucking rude. You know what I mean? Really cool song. let's not gloss over the fact that the lyrical content of this song is exactly what reggae music was founded on. Please don't forget that. This is a protest song, and this is a defiant song, and this is a song where this person is not afraid to speak up. So fucking raw and respect, because we all know that everyone's scared to fucking say how they really feel. And that's enough on that, unless we want to start a whole different show where we talk about other shit. But right now we are reviewing music on Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live. It is free to submit your song, and I want to hear it right here. I want to hear it right now. So please go to Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live if you want to submit your music. That song right there was called The Chosen, produced by Indica, featuring Tony Irie. Very dope. Matt Miggs, I see you. You better submit. Welcome to the chat, Matt. And JR Flooring, I wish I could play skydiving for you, but I am reviewing other folks' music right now. Maybe I'll play a new song later. 1986 Mets, gotta go. The only rush hour I want, singing with you in my car. I need that, I need that. All right, we're moving on, guys. We got GQ coming back once again, up and coming, about to graduate high school. This kid's got a voice, or this kid's got an identity, a vision, a musical idea, and a musical vision. So let's hear if this third song that we're hearing from GQ tonight stacks up, and y'all can pick your favorite GQ song. We were about to find out. Let's see, y'all. Okay, Crumble by GQ. Let's go.
Whole life of ours tried to stay
humble.
Tough times I make it through like winning.
Rumbles.
Only human, so there just times when I
stumble.
Guess it's strange to see someone who stays strong.
Crumble.
2023, lost a couple people that were pretty close to me. Hard to accept the ways life will change every day. One day they're here, the next they're gone to a place far away. Kinda wishing they could stay to see how far I grow. Cause they only saw a preview to a life that they all knew. But somebody growing is something that is totally brand new. Kinda wishing they all knew.
Give me drums.
Yeah. Cause I feel
you dog.
that it is right to pretend like I don't think about them. I don't talk about
I'm skipping ahead, GQ.
Like I did.
Okay, no drums. Bold choice. I like it. Respect. I'm always a fan of no drums. Okay, that song right there is called Crumble by GQ. I've never heard that song, and you heard me sing Crumble right when the song said Crumble. So good job making your shit catchy, bro, and predictable in a good way, not in a bad way. Like, you want to feel that familiarity with the song before you even press play. You want to feel like it, something lived in, something you know well. Pause. Brian drums, Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic. I will drop it right here. Oh, yeah, everyone's like, yo, at the top. Yeah, we'll see if that works. Really cool song. My biggest issue with your stuff, because it's my biggest advice, because I don't really have issues here, man. I want to know what you're recording with, because it doesn't sound as good as you do. And I know I literally just said like 20 minutes ago, your gear does not decide if you're good or not, like, because it doesn't. Like, you either have magic or you don't. So I'm not saying this doesn't have the magic. Just the quality of the vocal doesn't sound as good as it could. And I think it's something you could just do at home, like with studio stuff you could do at home. But maybe there's a world in which you spend a couple $100 to invest in literally this microphone. The SM7B will do you wonders. If you are using a 7B, then there's a world in which you don't have the proper, Steinberg V. I don't even know what that is, but I don't know much. Yeah, I mean, you can get a great vocal chain, which is like all the plugins and the effects you would have. I just want to hear your vocals treated better, because your performance and your vocals and your swag are really nice. Brian, yes, the Spotify link is okay. You can do it from that website. Definitely send us a Spotify link. GQ, I'm excited for what you do in the world. I don't know, man. I don't know how much more I can hype you up before you get a head full of smoke here, because it's really cool. That song honestly shows a lot more depth than the other ones did, even though those showed depth too. Maybe One Note is like 4-minute song with no drums. May take a while for your listeners. It's a patient song. It's a song where you're hoping your listeners will be patient with you and listen all the way through. I mean, I think it's beautiful. Someone said Joji vibes. I absolutely hear that. Cool stuff, man. Crumble by GQ. Keep up the great work. I really like it. Guys, we are closing in on the tail end here. We only have someone just submitted a song. We only got like 4 or 5 more songs left, but I would love to hear what else you got. I'm chilling, so send me some music. All right, guys, we got 19 Mexico by Pink Elephants. Elephants with an F, not a PH, like elefante. And so Pink Elephants.
To Oliver, eating here instead of buying a stadium hot dog is like putting away.
Okay, Oliver, relax. Eating a stadium hot dog. My God. All right, this song is called 19 Mexico by Pink Elephants.
Crazy, local, just maybe. I'll go to
Whoa. Okay. Dang. That song's called 19 Mexico by Pink Elephants. Interesting. Hold on. Let me fix something real quick. Cool. All right. That was, I mean, Vanessa just said she'd never heard anything like it. I will co-sign that. That was interesting. I'll be honest, a little overwhelming for me personally. I don't know if I would choose to put that on. There's a lot going on. It's a busy song, both lyrically, conceptually, and musically. That's not to say people don't like it. Like, you know what the kids are listening to these days, fucking hyperpop and what that was giving me was like a lot of like K-pop vibes where like there's beat switches and a lot of different rhythms happening and a lot of different styles kind of happening. That's like a very K-pop reminiscent style. Speaking Spanish, speaking English, talking about Mexico, talking about like Tokyo, like there's a lot of ideas in this song. So personally, I didn't find a ton to like grab onto with that record, but I think at the end of the day, there's definitely a market for it. It's well produced. It's catchy. I guess I just said it was catchy, but I said it wasn't catchy before. Whoops. To me personally, but I'm sure there's an audience for it who would find it to be catchy. Cool song, ambitious song, big ass song. Hi, Sam Callahan. Hey, yo, everybody say hi to Sam Callahan, Surfer Girls bassist. What up, dog? Cool stuff. Again, not really for me, but definitely for someone, and I think it's a cool record. All right, gang, we are moving on. Once again, please submit your music, Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live. It is free to submit, or you could, tip your host and pay to skip the line. See, I'm scared to ask for money. Y'all know this literally, I'm doing this because I wish I had this when I was growing up, or coming up, right? Like, I wish that I could just send my shit into someone and they could just listen to it and give me unbiased, completely loose ears. What the fuck is a loose ear? I don't even know. All right, moving on. Poison Flower, Battle Angel Productions. This song is called Poison Flower by Battle Angel Productions. Okay, apparently there it is. Okay, let's give it a boom. Poison Flower, Battle Angel Productions. Thank you, Kenzie. Hi. Hi, Sam. Sam. God, that fucking bass is...
Nothing grows here but your silence. Still I water it with mine. Eyes like graves, I bury myself in. Night after night I return. I know the shape of what you are. Still I crawl back to your garden. Hands open, throw back.
Hey, you.
You taste like something I shouldn't want.
Oh.
Poison flower, I breathe you in. Every thorn a promise, I believe. You're the ache beneath my ribs, the fever I won't fight. I'm the shadow at your feet, the ghost you wear when no
Hell yeah.
one sees. Poison flower, let me die.
Okay. Poison Flower by Battle Angel Productions. Cool fucking record, man. All right. You know, people are saying they love the emo sound. Got a little XX vibes to it. They're hearing The Weeknd. I definitely heard The Weeknd out of it. Yeah, cool lyrics. I guess my question, you know, I mean, I think you know that song sounds legit as fuck. That song sounds ready to go. That song sounds like something you could hear on the radio. You know, it's got this moodiness, this darkness to it. I really like it. The vocalist is clean. The vocalist knows how to sing. Cool runs, cool little production tricks that make it feel kind of timeless, but then also give it a little bit of give a little ear candy. No, I am not saying that was an emo song. My homie Kenzie said it was given emo emotional vibes, which it definitely was. But no, not an emo song. Cool stuff. I really like that one. I think my biggest note here is, what is Battle Angel Productions? Is that the band name? Or are you the producer and that's a vocalist on there and you're the vocalist, or you're the producer and Battle Angel Productions is the name of the productions? Cool song, confusing name. So I would look into maybe sprucing up the band name. I think Battle Angel is cool. But the Productions makes me feel like it's a company, not a band. And I think that's a cool song and a cool sound. So come on. I want to hear a band. Just kidding, but also not. All right. Hell yeah. Okay. You guys, once again, if you want me to review and listen to your music right now, this is Crane Road Radio. Tommy Pham, did I play the Slippers? I don't think I did. I'm sorry, homie. We're about to find out. All right, guys, we are moving on. We got Charleston 98 by the Early Street Villains. This song is called Charleston 98. We're going to give it a listen right here on Bandcamp. Bye, John. What up, Tattoo? Grab me a beer, baby. I want to take the boat out.
We're dancing on a beach in Carolina. I can feel the palms within my hair. Well, there must have been 1,000 ways to tell you, but I just don't think that I care.
Nice. Okay. Cool. That song is called Charleston 98 by Early Street Villains, a band out of Virginia Beach. Cool song. Yeah, I mean, well done. I think I think I'm not sure if you did all these vocals in one take. It almost felt like I could hear you getting a little more comfortable as you were going. But overall, really great performance. Yeah, the hook was a little left field, but I think it rocks. And I'm sure like when you guys are playing that live, like that's a really big lifted moment. Personally, this isn't really the style of music that I tend to listen to, so I'm maybe not the best judge. I think, just making sure that vocal performance is as strong as it can possibly be. And then finally, personally, I know you're setting the tone, but I felt like the intro was really long. I think the intro was like 45 seconds or something. You got a cool voice. You got a great voice. Like, to me, I like to get to the point a little sooner. But that's just me. This is an easy, breezy, cruisy, vibey record, so I'm not mad at it. It's a really cool song. Charleston 98 by Early Street Villains. I want y'all please to submit your music. Mikey Parker, welcome to the party. How do you submit, my guy? You can go to Nero, NERO.fan/surfergirlmusic/live and submit your music. It is free to submit, or you can pay a couple bucks to skip the line. Turtle Boogie, bro. Not a stretch at all. I appreciate y'all playing that one. Okay, we're moving on, y'all. We've got These Vivid Dreams by The Elephant March. Love that name. Out of Indianapolis, progressive rock and eerie vocals. Okay, here we go. Wait, I keep doing this, man. All right, eerie vocals. Let's go. Just kidding. This is These Vivid Dreams by The Elephant March. Let's give it a bump.
With wings.
Nice. All right. Oh. Hell yeah. All right. Cool. Cool. That's the shit I grew up listening to. Cool, funky song, These Vivid Dreams by The Elephant March. It's been a while since I have, digested a lot of that style of music, so I think maybe my notes might not be as sharp. Yeah, I love your Couch with Wings. I like the concept of your vivid dreams. I think it's a cool concept, and I think you guys pulled it off really well. I do like that or whatever the melody is in that verse. Couple times I felt like maybe you kind of wavered out of it, where maybe a little Melodyne could have helped you just to stay in. But, overall, really cool soul. Like, honestly, it was giving me early Arctic Monkeys vibes. And then kind of after that, it was giving me, I don't know, man. It's got a cool sound to it. Definitely a unique sound. I think one thing, though, is I was losing the vocals a little bit in the mix. And I think for a song all about, like, weird, fucked up dreams, I almost really want to hear your lyrics because I'm assuming they're very cool and weird and paint a super big picture. So the vocals felt a little quiet to me in the mix. I know that the music is doing the talking, but I would have liked to hear a little more of the vocals in the mix and maybe a little more reverb on the vocals. You could have drawn out that da, and you could go one, like make it that eerie thing that you had described. So I think maybe the vocal production didn't make the vocals shine as much as I think they could have. But the chorus sounded really awesome. So that was These Vivid Dreams by the Elephant March. A really cool vibe if y'all are into some you know, like early 2000s rock sounding shit. Like almost got this like Brit rock sound to it too. It's cool. The Elephant March, These Vivid Dreams. Guys, we are nearing the end here, and I know I say that every 10 minutes, but we're nearing the end. I don't like that. Submit a few more songs, all right? Okay, guys, we got a song called Park Bench by Tanner Dane and Holly. Out of Chicago, a bluesy pop band reminiscent of the band Chicago. Nice. Defined as retro rock. Carter, I submitted 3 songs today. Scared of My Brother, The Elephant March, and now this. Got a YouTube channel, New Nostalgia. Highlight up-and-coming bands. See you at Everwild. Hell yeah. I appreciate you submitting all this music. Oh, Rycap's in the building. What up, dog? All right, gang. Let's see where we wind up on this one. Oh, God. I'm gonna be sad if that thing keeps happening. All right, let me just start by saying Park Bench by Tanner Dane. Sick artwork. Go look it up. Ooh, Sultans of Swing. I mean, not actually, just the tones.
Little darling, if you knew it was good for you, you let me go right now.
You.
I ain't the softest, sweet, the perfect man. I'm fooling you. Oh, I'll only let
Yes.
you down.
I like this.
Oh, I'll only let you down on me.
Woo.
Oh, fighting my own mind. All right, okay, I'm feeling good today. Oh, maybe I'll give this a try. All right.
Woo.
Hold on, there's more. I'm just a foolish guy. Oh, baby, I'll always lie to you. Oh, because I broke my heart one time. Oh, because I broke
All right.
my heart one time. So grab your things and cross the line.
Tight, bro. Tight. Okay, guys. That song is called Park Bench by Tanner Dane. I love it. I love it. I really love it. I feel like every time I hear a vocalist like that, it reminds me that I need to listen to more music like that, right? I love this song from a mathematical standpoint and from a pop brain standpoint because that is what is in my brain. I am a poppy guy, but I love that we're a minute in and we're already like grooving into the second verse. That shit is awesome to me. Like, I like a song that just starts and keeps it moving, right? Like, and that's exactly what that is. This vocalist is sick. He is having fun, but hitting his marks, right? Like, that's the whole point, right? How can you balance having fun, having identity, having a little personal swagger, but also still delivering on the notes and kind of like really proving, you know, what you're trying to do, what you're setting out to do. So that is a freaking cool song. The artwork is there. I think the branding is clean. Like Tanner Dane, Park Bench. Look it up. That's a really cool song. Feels good. Lots of fun. I'm adding that shit to a playlist right now. Oh, Q1 2026. We got Tanner Dane in there. All right, guys, we are coming up on 3 more songs left in the queue. If you are looking to submit your music, you can go to Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live to give it a go. Otherwise, I'm going to close these 3 up. I'm going to close submissions for the week. We will do this. It's crazy, right? This is my first time going live like in this legit of a setting. I'm on fucking TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and like look at all these cool graphics that I made last night. I made all these graphics and stuff. Oh yeah. I had to learn all that stuff. But here's the thing, like it's kind of opened my eyes, right? I love being on the road because I kind of get to connect with people, and being home is nice, but I don't feel like I get to connect in the same way. Obviously this is not connecting the way it would be if we were grooving at a show together, but this kind of feels like the best alternative. So I'm new to this whole streaming thing. This is like a whole new world to me. So if y'all are having fun, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't stop doing this. I also don't think it just needs to be music reviews, right? Like, I can play some new music. I could even just be here making a beat. I don't know. It's cool. I just think this is cool. I think this is a cool concept. I finally have a wired internet connection that'll actually, you know, allow me to stream. So thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here. I'm not leaving yet. We still have a couple more songs, but I don't know. Just saying. This is cool. And I like it. So let's keep doing it. Okay, we got Reggae Station coming up by Coastal High. And if y'all want to find them on Instagram, it is COAS. Reggae Station, Coastal High. Come on, man. Oh, you son of a gun. Coastal High. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, team. Reggae Station. All right, we got Reggae Station by Coastal High coming up right now. Ooh, wild bass. MJ, I got you, don't worry. Bass is fat as fuck.
Can you hear it from the Roots Reggae Station? Half legalized all across the nation. Can you hear it from the Roots Reggae Station? Half legalized all across the nation. Slow burn, letting all the people get high. It's a slow burn. One by one we all legalize. It's a slow burn.
Well done, dog.
Letting all the people get high. It's a slow burn. One by one we all legalize.
Nice.
Talking about burning one in this day and age.
Okay. Heck yeah. That song is called Reggae Station by Coastal High. Nice. Yeah. Honestly, someone just said Panic at the Disco voice, and I don't mean to. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, that's a wild comparison. You do have that tone. I think my biggest thing here is just how impressed I am by the vocal. That vocal is strong, dude. Your vibrato is spectacular. And the moments where you break up are really nice too, where you know, I can hear you kind of go, you know, that's dope. Incredible vocalist. Also, the beat and the production is really nice. I think personally, I wasn't thrilled with the mix of the song. I think the live drums sound really, really good. I just think maybe we could have found a little bit of a different balance with the mix, but that's just personal taste. I thought the distorted skank was pretty loud and like sharp and piercing, and that's happening, you know, on every, you know, upbeat. So to me, that it just kind of was like a little grating. And then I feel like your vocals were really loud. And you got a super strong vocal performance, bro. So I think maybe, you know, just like blending them down a little bit in the track. Personally, that's where I would have liked to hear it. And I know I already said this tonight to someone else. So, you know, tell me to fuck off. But I think with such strong vocals and such a tight band, I'd be interested in, I just want to hear what else y'all can talk about. Like, what else, you know, keeps you up at night? What else do you want to write about? What other things are inspiring you? Because I do feel like the lyrical content on this one is a little on the nose. It's a reggae song called Reggae Song, essentially, and it's about smoking weed, and it's like all about like how high can we get? Not a problem. That's dope. You know, I think everybody needs their weed songs. Don't get me wrong. I got a million of them. But, you know, just I think after hearing that performance and being so impressed by it, I'm really interested to just hear more and hear what else y'all are talking about. What else do you want to write about? What else inspires you, you know? So really, really like solid production, impeccable vocals. I'm very thrilled on that. And honestly, the drum tones are really great in this, and the bass is fat as fuck. So all of that is to say, really like this one. And Coastal High, like, sounds like a really sick band. Just heard them right here, right now. Reggae Station by Coastal High. Awesome stuff. All right, guys, let's keep it moving. We've got Save Me by Early Street Villains. We are running it back to Early Street Villains, punk rock with honesty. Hell yeah, let's give it a listen. Save Me by Early Street Villains. Yes, I'll be back next week, I think. Yeah, I'll be home next week. We'll do next week again. Save Me by Early Street Villains.
Save me, my heart is strong as I walk along a path to nowhere.
Pearl Jam here, I like.
To see the light, a holy sight, I'll see you there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Save me, my heart is strong, but my feelings gone and I just can't take it. I know I lost my life, but I know what's right and I chose to fake it. My heart pounds like a drum, my soul burns like the sun.
All right.
Pain echoes in the night. Well, please tell me this is not my path in life.
Okay, cool. That song is called Save Me by Early Street Villains. And guys, I'm sorry I don't get all the way through the songs. I guess, I just got to keep it moving. We got 30 songs a night, typically 40 songs a night. Sweet one, man. Yeah, I mean, that thing's hitting. And again, like Save Me as the concept and as the tone of the song, really, shows some depth to what I think is kind of like a danceable song. Like once you get into that kind of, I kind of want to groove with you. I guess my only question on the production and how you guys recorded that, and just a way to maybe, star it as you move forward with your next productions. I'm not sure. Did you guys play that like all the way through? Obviously, as musicians and as the band, you would want to play it all the way through, but I'm assuming you probably multi-tracked it out. There were just a few moments where I heard the band kind of pushing and pulling on one another and kind of like getting out of sync and then coming back in sync. That's what humanity is. That's what music is. But there were a few times where I noticed it a little bit and it was like, ooh, you kind of pulled me out of the groove. But, not a huge deal. Shit's still rocking. And then the only other note I heard is for the vocal recordings, are you recording the vocals all in one take, or are you kind of taking it part by part and, either comping the vocals or just taking it part by part so that you can kind of like deliver the chorus with the best attachment or best attack on the chorus, and then the verse kind of with the, some musicians like to break it up. Other musicians like to just do it once through. There are pros and cons to both. The only issue with doing it all the way through is you do run the risk of running out of breath, and then like you can hear that breath in the performance. So I thought when the chorus came in, it almost sounded like you stopped, took a breath, and then started singing the chorus. And to me, with modern technology, I think the chorus is a really important part. So with modern technology, you can pause it and you can kind of punch yourself in on the chorus so that the chorus can really hit. But again, these are nitpicky, tiny fucking things. Really cool song, Save Me by Early Street Villains. All right, guys, we got a couple more. Let's keep it moving. We got Autopilot by Silas. And this is the Overgrown side project. We've heard some good Overgrown on this show in the past. And so this song is called Autopilot by Silas, and it's going to do that thing where it plays and then stops. I got to figure that out. And here we go, y'all. Autopilot by Silas. That poppy shit.
Waves are crashing down. I wanna know, are you happy now? I wanna know, are you happy now? Tide's high, I'm sinking in. If we don't go now, then we have to swim. If we don't go now, then we have to swim. We're on autopilot, thinking about our problems. We've been stressing, second guessing our love. We're on autopilot, thinking about our problems. We've been stressing, second guessing our love.
Girl, when you count though, I know it's automatic.
Yo!
People always talking, trying to do a best, block out all the static.
Whose voice is that? Different guy, right? Okay, damn, cool. That song is called Autopilot by Silas. What's up, Melissa Dawn? Good to see you. Shit, I'm screaming in the mic. Sorry. That song's called Autopilot by Silas. Cool record. I mean, personally, I like that guy. Like that. I don't know who that second voice. I mean, both voices are strong, right? Both voices sound really cool on that one. That second vocalist too. He's got a really unique sound to it. I would almost, and again, I know the song's out, but like if you guys do songs together where it's like this duo, definitely sprinkle him in. Like I think you guys can bounce off of each other vocally because you have a different vocal than he does. You guys have very distinct tones from one another. I almost want to hear you guys bouncing back and forth and doing some sort of cool kind of like back and forth with one another to just like highlight the differences because I like both those voices, but second homie's got a really distinct character in his voice. Personally, notes, I would say the drums are fucking dominating that mix, which I do think that that's the style of song you would want the drums to dominate the mix, but you were sacrificing the fact that the vocals I couldn't really hear. The vocals felt pretty quiet in comparison to how loud the drums were. It just felt to me a little just balance-wise out of whack. I would have liked to hear just a touch more vocals. Cool song. Last note, I'm an asshole about this, but I'm a stickler when it comes to this thing, and I do really believe that this has a subconscious effect on a lot of listeners and a lot of people. I think the artwork could be better, not just because it's a Tesla. Again, this isn't the show for me to tell you how I feel about a Tesla, but I just think the artwork looks a little clip arty to me, or like a little kind of like Canva template to me. There are so many great artists out in the world and graphic designers out in the world who need an opportunity and and are just looking for someone to like help them build their portfolio. There are so many amazing up and coming graphic designers and artists out there. So personally, I feel like, there's no excuse not to have like cohesive and really strong branding. But here I am actually looking at the rest of your artwork, and I think Vibes has a really cool cover. Definitely some cool album artwork there, but I do believe that branding is very, very important for how, people consume your art, right? You get to decide what it looks like, what it feels like. So that would be my one note. All right, guys, we're going to keep it moving because, that song was called Autopilot by Silas, a Overgrown band side project. Okay. We're moving on, guys. We got Pink Elephants coming back around. If y'all remember them, this was kind of the big eclectic song with like K-pop vibes and pop vibes and like a lot of really cool stuff. This song is called Blame on Me by Pink Elephants.
Let's cover some of our 10
No,
pro
bro,
tips.
let's not. Do I have to pay for YouTube Premium so I don't bombard you guys with ads? I might have to. Okay, here we go.
Let's say I like...
I told you I'd be late, not to wait on me. The weather doesn't change, it still rains on me. You haven't been the same, take your weight off me. How could you ever say that the blame's on me? And I am not a slave, take your chains off me. A lion can't be tamed, not a cage for me. You haven't been the same, why'd you change on me? How could you ever say that the blame's on me? Let's get it out the way. I'll forgive and walk away. I put it on a page when I'm in another place. I'm in another place.
The truth hit me fast like a train. Just because it happened quick don't mean I felt no pain. Even though it happened quick, you didn't feel a thing. I'm still feeling all the pain, feeling all the...
I told you I'd be late, not to wait on me. The weather doesn't change, it still rains on me. You haven't been the same, take your weight off me. How could you ever say that the blame's on me? And I am not a slave, take your chains off me.
All right, y'all. Okay, that song right there is called Blame on Me by Pink Elephants. Cool song, like definitely showing a lot of range compared to the last song you guys sent. I think that one feels a little more digestible, I think, as a listener. It feels like that's definitely something I could just put on and kind of like set it and forget it. Here's the bottom line with Pink Elephants. Like, the vocalist is super strong. This vocalist is really strong. I just want to like hear... this is a fucking good vocalist, and clearly, if this is the style that, this is definitely the most competitive kind of like poppy style. Interested to hear what these vocals would sound like over other types of music as well. But again, that's a personal taste thing because that sound doesn't necessarily fully jive with me. The one thing I was just like kind of watch out for here is the production sounds very weekendy and your vocals sound very weekendy, and that melody, not about on me, but it be on me, but I heal on me. You need to create the space for inspiration to hit you and to let you just like get any idea out. But I do think as artists we have to toe a line of is this melody too similar to songs that are already out? Would I get accused of like biting that melody or biting that sound? Not to say that that's there. It's just, to me, it feels very familiar. And again, I've said that is a good thing, and I do believe that familiarity is a good thing. But at a certain point, I just get a little worried of how similar that could be. But I think that melody could totally then work on like an acoustic song, right? Because it would be a completely different vibe. So that's just my thought. That's my, like, Pink Elephants, unbelievable vocals, super strong vocal talent. Not my taste for production, but like, I could totally see this doing really well. And this is definitely like pop radio music for sure. So keep rocking, keep up the good work, and keep putting out music, because what the heck else are we going to do? Isn't that the best part? All right, guys, we have Kings for a Day coming up next. This song is called Superhero by Kings for a Day. Y'all can find them on Instagram, Kings for a Day, California. Let's give it a bump. Oh!
You say not everything
right, gang. That song right there is called Superhero by Kings for a Day. Kings for a Day, California. Yo, it's kind of got some like Goldfinger to it. It's feels like some early foos, some early fooies, and by that I mean Foo Fighters. And I feel as though like yeah, I mean someone saying old school skate music videos, music vibes, like yeah, put that shit in Tony Hawk. That is cool, man. I really like that one. No notes. I mean, no notes. Like the beat, like the beat. Yeah, dude, that beat is sick. The production is fire. Oh my God! Once again, the production is fire. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's got like just the quality of the recording and the production is really sweet. Although I had one thing that. Hey, Queen. 1 second, I'm listening. Oh, I did hear it. Okay. There's one thing. There's a clip. Like it sounds like a chopped audio region that you didn't crossfade or fade in. It's a little pop, like right at 11 seconds. Fade that boy out. I don't want to hear that in the final. Tiny little tick. But don't worry, I always listen through my shit and with a fine-tooth comb and be like, oh no, I forgot to crossfade this one thing. Alti Reggae Dan, what up, my guy? I am looking forward to hearing the rest of the album. I hope you didn't take it the wrong way that I said I want to hear more songs, not just about weed. I mean, just because I like your voice and I want to hear more stories from you, that's all. Okay. Going back, that song was Superhero by Kings for a Day. If y'all are into Foo Fighters and Green Day and like Goldfinger and like essentially the entire Tony Hawk's Pro Skater soundtrack, absolutely you'll love this song. Kings for a Day. My literal only note was I heard one little clip. Just take that out. That's it. Takes 2 seconds. All right, guys, we are moving on. Oh, yeah. We got 2 more songs for you guys tonight. And guess what? We rocking with the Slippers. Hey, the Slippers is a dope band name, dude. The Slippers, dude. I think that's fucking cool. I hope you're from Boston and it's the Slippers from Boston. I don't know, man. But this band is called the Slippers. And this song is called Monte Reggae. Monte Reggae. Something like that. Oh, it's going to do what I hate it doing. All right, gang, this song is called Monte Reggae by the Slippers. Let's give them a listen. Here we go. Woo! Oh!
This is Monte Reggae. This is Monte Reggae.
Yo.
This is Monte Reggae. This is Monte Reggae.
Yo.
Cruising with my brothers down the 101. Slippers on the scene and we just begun. Silver's throwing a party down by the lake. Expendables are playing this so don't be late. Rastafari apparel, I'm looking great.
1, 2,
3. We in the revolution, planting tribal seed.
Okay. That song was called... That song right there was called Monte Reggae by the Slippers with Davy Brown sound, and it's taking a while to load. Really cool song, man. It's I'm impressed, right? So I'm looking at your page. Y'all got 42 monthly listeners. You've got really sick branding, like with the artwork. It's all cohesive with one another. It's cool, and like your photo in yellow suits looking like fucking Power Rangers over here. I guess looking at it all together, I will ask one question. Is the art AI generated? Or like, is your photo AI generated? I don't mean to be an asshole, just asking, because once again, I will say there are so many incredible artists, graphic designers out there. Please use a human while we still can. My God, I know it costs a couple bucks, but try and build that team and really just try and like support your local artist communities versus using AI for that type of shit. Not saying you are, just asking if you are, and now giving my viewpoint on that. Okay. The Slippers, Monte Reggae, cool song. It's 7 minutes long and we only listened to a minute of it. Interested to see where it winds up going for the rest of the 7 minutes, but I think like the groove is impeccable, the production is really nice. Personally, I think the vocal effect that you put on dude's first verse or your first verse, I think is really cool in select locations, or really cool for maybe the first half of the verse. But I would like you to hear you take that filter off his vocal so that it can kind of open up and like feel like a part of the rest of the song like everybody else. But I mean, again, I know the song's already out and it seems to be doing well. Like, it's a cool, really cool song, heavy groove, really rockin' rhythm, and I like it a lot. I think Monte Reggae is a cool one by the Slippers. Maybe you're not from Boston singing about Cali Reggae. I wish you were the Slippers from Boston, but hey. All right, guys, we got another one from the Slippers, and that will round us up for tonight, unless, of course, someone wants to jump in and submit another song. For Ivy asking if I can post a list of the artists and songs somewhere that we listen to, I will try. I haven't been asked to do that. I will try to figure that out, all right? All right, guys, this is our last song for you all tonight. Unless, again, someone submits before I close submissions. It is Nero.fan/surfergirlmusic/live. It is right above me. Okay, gang. This is the last one for you guys tonight. Side to Side by the Slippers. Let's see what they got. That vocoder is hot.
Point to the sky, let me see your hands. Move that body like you're in a trance from side to side. When if you love to dance, point to the sky, let me see your hands. Move that body like you're in a trance from side to side. When if you love to dance, point to the sky, let me see your hands. Move that body like you're in a trance from side to side. Rosdale, get up on the mic, son. Flow not come out to Mike Tyson.
Hey, cool. All right, gang. Yo, this is almost hold on. Extended Mags, I'll see you in Pensacola, all right? We're going to have fun. I appreciate you, okay? That song right there is Side to Side by the Slippers. Interesting. Very different from a 7-minute reggae song before. I'm seeing Johnny say that it's got a little Daft Punk feel. That's super dope. I agree. It's that vocoder, that talk box feeling that kind of gives it that groove. Very, very different song, but y'all are proving that you can kind of pull it off. I'm almost hearing Calvin Harris slide. So that's just like, it's crazy. Like I'm hearing like a little Calvin Harris vibes. Tommy's hitting me right now. Partially AI, my brother who produced the track, also drew part of the art and then finished it with yeah. All good, Tommy. That makes sense. I definitely wasn't trying to roast you by any means. I was just asking because I saw it a little bit and I'm like, okay, wait. So it's good. You are supporting real human artists, which I appreciate. Cool song, man. You guys, you're showing versatility. This feels like funk wave volume by Calvin Harris with like Slide by Frank Ocean and shit. Cool tune. Like nobody's mad at a groovy, feel good, heavy bass dance record, right? So Super cool song. That one was The Slippers, Side to Side. Yeah, showing your versatility. You know, once again, maybe I'd like to hear a little more of that vocal in the mix. You know, I want to hear a little more louder, prouder vocal on the next mix, but I think overall, really cool stuff. Damn, I got 0 people in the TikTok right now. That's crazy. Dang. What up, my Instagrammers? What up, my YouTubers and my Facebooks? Yo, it does have a Zapp and Roger style, Sean. I hear that, dude. All right, gang. That was it for Crane Road Radio tonight. I'm going to close submissions on this puppy, but I'm going to... Okay, wait. Nothing short of pure. I hear you, my guy, but... Okay, hold on. There's a lot going on. Slippers is spelled S-L-I-P-A-H. It is below me, but I think it's probably too small to read. Nothing short of pure. I can listen to you, right, real quick, if you're on Spotify. Otherwise, I did just close submissions for the evening. Yeah, I got you. What should I listen to? Living Easy, Back to the Sea, Energy, Never Stop, or Simple. You let me know what to listen to, and I will queue up the next song. Which is going to be a Surfer Girl song. So please stick around. I'm about to play a new Surfer Girl song after this. Right now, we're going to listen to Livin' Easy by Nothing Short of Pure. Okay, I lied. We're going to listen to Natural High by Nothing Short of Pure. Let's give it a listen.
Go deep and sing to
Whoa.
all my friends and family. Positive mind with the soul rolling steady like a lion in Mount Zion. Never stop to think about this negativity because this life is over in a blink. So open up your eyes, mind, sublime your eyes. Live as a grin and you will find life has a surprise inside. Natural high.
Okay. Natural High by Nothing Short of Pure, y'all. Cool. I like you're rapping in the verses or kind of like doing this, you know, flowy, rappy thing. And then that hook, you're really showcasing, you know, your vocal. That vocal, man, you sound like Mishka. I don't know if you remember him, but he was kind of like a early 2000s like acoustic dude. Really cool. I'm hearing a lot of soul in that vocal. Here's how I feel fully honestly, right? The switch between like your rapping toes the line for me, like where I'm almost like, holy shit, like the man is spitting. Like this is cool. Like where you're really like hitting unique pockets and unique rhythms, super cool. But then like a little further down the line, I hear you like flip up and stumble a little bit and like almost show your cards. So to me, I feel like that rap style is like a secret weapon, and I would want to hear you like kind of unwield it in certain locations or in certain spots, versus feeling as though like every verse needs to be a rap verse. Again, that was the only time I've ever heard this music. That was the first time I've heard it. But the way that you sing in the chorus that's the shit that gets like, that's the shit that hooks me personally. And so I think it's like a really unique approach, like rapping and then that singing. But I wouldn't be afraid to play around with some of that singing in the verses as well, to kind of flip between the rapping and the singing, in maybe a little bit more of a fluid way. But really cool. I think the only other thing I would be brutally honest on is that the artwork, just the font choice to me just feels like a little, again, I'm just going to say clip art, like kind of like Microsoft Office. again, there's just so many great graphic artists and graphic designers out there that like would love and die to help on this. If a graphic designer did do this, I'm so sorry, my bad. Then maybe it's just not my style. But I think, you know, I get the vibe you're going for. Really cool. Really, like, again, this pure kind of like reggae shit is very nice. I think you guys are close. I guess maybe I would also change the band photo to actual pictures of you guys. I want to see you guys. Come on. I want to see you guys. Come on. Ivy Marie Gray, the Catch the Park bench artist was, Tanner Dane. All right. Chat's got this shit covered. Okay, y'all. Nothing Short of Pure. That song was called Natural High. Really cool stuff. Really, like, a lot of potential on that one. I really like it. Okay, guys, guess what? You're about to listen to some shit that I'm about to listen to for the first time, and you're going to be like, what? Why is he listening to this for the first time? I'm not going to tell you why I'm listening to this for the first time. But, I mean, I've heard this song a million times. This song comes out March 13th. This is a brand new Surfer Girls song. If you have been a part of the Crane Road radios before, you've heard this song, maybe. But this song right here is called Chestnut Hill. It is the lead single off of our album Midnight. I am so fucking stoked to share this one with you guys. If you're, I don't know, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to play it, and this is going to send us off for the night. Thank you all so much for rocking. Mwah.
Another night on Chestnut Hill, everything was standing still, and baby you were dressed to kill. Yeah. I didn't want to say goodnight, dancing in the candlelight, pour another glass of wine. Yeah. I was running through the streets, on and on, said that love ain't for me, but I was wrong, and I don't really need no Adderall when the chemistry so natural. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. So natural. Yeah.
March 13th.
So natural. Yeah. We started in Boston. Now
Rob, I love you, bro.
No need to sweat it when we down on the break.
Holla, T-Rob.
Good to be cautious when you rock with a player.
Thank you,
left
Rob.
that shit behind me. She knows she got a ride home. I don't live by the Bible. We gon' keep all the lights on. Love gon' make me blind. I was running through the streets, on and on. Said that love ain't for me, but I was wrong. No, I don't really need no alcohol when the chemistry is so natural. Yeah. Whoa.
Such a simple chorus, but why not?
Yeah. So natural. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. So natural. Yeah. So natural.
All right, gang, I love you all very much. Thank you so much. I will see you next week. Let's do this again next week. Mwah. Bye.